Welcome to the Leo New Moon Community Ceremony. So glad that you're tuning in for the recording this time. My name is Judy Keating, and I get to be the co-creative managing partner with Bonnie Salomon of Wise Transformation. Today, I'm going to give you a preview of some upcoming events. We're going to call in Sacred Space. We're going to talk about this timing with the Leo New Moon and Leo Sun. And we'll get ceremonial guidance from the Elemental Forces of Creation Oracle. I'm sure I'll be with you less than an hour today, but I do hope that these questions and our time together is very uplifting and helps you to shine your light in the world. So it is my absolute pleasure to be offering Path of the 21st Century Priestess again this year. We're going to begin August 24th, and you can go to wisetransformation.com. If you're not familiar with the Priestess process, it is a deep lunar initiatory journey. It's a lunar journey because you go deep inside and you unearth your gifts, what you want to bring to the world. You amplify your connection to the divine through this process. And you also gain very unique insights by working with nature, by working with a course called the Dream Arc that's a part of what I'm offering this year. And it is a journey that you do with other women. So it's a solo journey, but done in community. You get to meet amazing people from all over the world. And you get to make a connection that lasts a lifetime to a group of women who unearth the priestess archetype, which has been buried for so long. The priestess is an archetype of feminine expression that is complete and whole unto herself. It doesn't mean that they can't be in relationship, but they don't need relationship, and they serve their community through their unique connection to the divine and their gifts. And many, many centuries ago, they were sought for counsel. They were sought as medicine women. They were sought as wise elders of the tribe when we had more of a feminine leadership model. So bringing back this archetype of priestess is something that I'm committed to and love to do. The woman who initially brought back this wisdom that we teach is a woman by the name of Nicole Christine, who was an educator in Arizona. And she put together a process that for every woman, they can make their own, but it has key ceremonial components that are the same every time we do a circle. And new information, new knowledge, the latest information that I can avail myself of gets added. And the wisdom of each of the women gets featured in their growth and in their connection. So it's a process that I dearly love, and I invite you to take a look at. It's a monthly subscription payment for 10 months. We do offer that you can attend 4 classes, which is 1 month worth of classes, and see if it's right for you. And if you decide it's not right for you, we wish you many blessings. But if you decide it's for you, then you continue on the journey for the 10 months total. And I cannot express the gratitude I have for the many, many women who have done this process with me, with Bonnie Salomon, and with other facilitators throughout the world. So it's well worth checking out. Go to wisetransformation.com. I have been doing a series of healing sessions called Tree of Life Healing Sessions with Crystalline Consciousness. And I have offered these types of sessions for a long time. This is the first time I'm offering a package of selling them all at once, meaning you get all 6 sessions for one low price of $600. And although on wisetransformation.com, it's got a whole payment. If you need a payment plan, you can let me know. But this series of healing sessions has brought about nothing short of miracles for my clients. And I look forward to sharing with you more testimonials of women who have had profound breakthroughs, improvement in health situations, total revamping of their psyches through this work. Crystalline consciousness is new earth energy that is brought through sacred geometry and transformation. And I just invite you, if you are looking to get support physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, energetically, and through the crystalline system, with a bonus grounding, what we call a lower leg session, this series of healing sessions has had a profound impact on my life and a profound impact on many, many of my clients. So I invite you to check it out. And there is a course that has been put out very recently by Richard Rudd, the architect of the Gene Keys. And it's called the Dream Arc. And it's a very feminine right brain process. And if you feel like you have a real connection to the natural world, if you are curious about your dream states and how to bring those dream states into everyday consciousness, this course could be for you. If you go to the link here on the page, which is genekeys.com/the dream arc /ref/912/ that's my unique affiliate link for this course. And as a free service to the community, anyone who feels like they want to do the course, over the next year, I will be offering monthly calls where we gather together, share wisdom from other members of the community, not just me. And we talk about our experiences in this deep dive into this right brain, creative, dream-like state that sees the big picture, that gets the big vision. I really feel like this kind of work is what's needed right now in terms of accessing our multidimensional selves and bringing new earth wisdom through the portal of the feminine, rather than just the masculine push, create. So it's something that I really have enjoyed being a part of so far, and look forward to doing with anyone who wants to join. You do have to buy the course. It's $300, and it's bought directly from genekeys.com. And if you want to have my affiliate link, it's here on the screen. I try to use some of the affiliate money to get it so that other people who can't afford it get a chance to do the course if they choose. So that's the purpose of having that as an affiliate link. I want to grow the community of people that have access to this work. And I believe the people that take the journey with us over the year are not only going to get a lot out of the course, but I think our community as a whole will grow, and we will find new ways to access our inner wisdom and bring brand new visionary opportunities and products to the landscape, which I think are needed. So I just am very excited about supporting that. And we'll have our first meeting on August 18th, and we'll set up a schedule for 12 additional sessions after that. But those are the offerings I wanted to feature in today's call. And so let's go ahead and call in Sacred Space. I'm going to ask that at this new moon, we get support from the earth. The earth that needs tending, the earth that is our body, the earth that is our home, anything in the tangible physical realm that needs tending. We want to tend so that we can shine brighter at this Leo new moon. So we call on that energy. And then we call upon water. the powerful regeneration of water, the refresher of water, that emotional support and safety. We just ask water to be with us. And as we take a deep breath, we call in air, the ability to soar, to be a visionary, to have the power of breath and the power of communication through our words. We just ask that the air be with us in this call. And then fire, that warm light like the sun. Such gratitude for the fire that is the sun, for the fire that tends our hearths and our homes, for the fire that helps us cook food. That warmth, that ability to transform, that ability to make the alchemical events occur. We just have such gratitude for fire today. And spirit, that co-creative energy that binds all things, that connects all things. We just ask for spirit to be with us in this Leo window, the portal of the Lion's Gate. When we have a new moon, the new moon and the sun are in the same archetype, which means that the archetype is turned up very loudly, but in the best possible way. During this new moon, we can set intentions using this energy of this particular archetype. So it is a great boost of energy. And this particular new moon is very, very strong. We're feeling that powerful draw toward radiant self-love, where we totally get to be ourselves and be accepted and loved by ourselves first, and then others. And when I talk about that self-love, I'm not talking about narcissism. I'm talking about appreciating who you are at a soul level, at an everyday level, at a level where you can shine who you are out into the world brightly and invite others to do the same. This is that leader that walks into a room and heads turn and people want to be around him or her because they radiate this energy of, I accept me and I accept you. I want to shine and I want you to shine with me. I want you to shine and I'll observe as you shine too. It's a beautiful, beautiful energy. So it does teach the power of radiance. It uses the key of self-love to turn up its inner light. And the brighter it radiates, the more it inspires others. Leo is a natural leader, performer, star, director, and celebrity. It is self-confident, dramatic, regal, open-hearted, generous, creative, expansive, powerful, and outgoing. Leo can love to be center stage, a leading player, celebrating and sharing its zest for life. It's the height of summer, where everything is ripe and shiny and radiating from all of the tending and the growth that has occurred over the spring into the heavy summer. So at this Leo new moon, what is one area of self-love or visibility that you want to increase in this particular growing cycle? I'm going to put on some music. I'm, of course, taking notes and getting ready for the new moon and being in the new moon. So just take a minute or two, put this music on, and focus on what you want to grow. And it could be an area of self-love or visibility that's in alignment with the Leo new moon. But if you have something else that you want to work on, please follow your own inner guidance. Since this is a self-paced recording, if you need more time to focus on the area that you want to grow in this window, please pause the recording. As I said, we use the Elemental Forces of Creation Oracle by Lisa Michaels as sort of a guiding principle. And I pick a card for the collective, and for the physical realm, I pulled the card Nature. And because this is all about shining brightly in your own radiance, I thought an appropriate question might be, where do I need to add my own personal shine in the physical world? That means you can pick any area of the physical world. Could be your body needs more adornment, or a freshening of clothes, or more self-care, or new makeup perhaps. Or your home might need more shining up. Could be your garden, could be your car, could be anything in your physical world, your office. So just reflect on where do you need or want to add your own personal shine in the physical world? What's calling to you about that right now? I do hope that you got an answer from Earth to what you want to focus on, whether it's your personal shine in your physical world or your own question that you came up with. Now moving to Earth, and regeneration was the card that I pulled. And this came up for me personally as a question, so it may not apply for you. So really tap into water and see what water wants you to know. But the question that I came up with was, where do I resist loving myself? I had some great insights given to me by someone I trust dearly, and it was amazing the different parts of me that I resisted loving. And I just felt like this was a great deep dive for this Leo new moon. So if that question resonates for you, please journal on it a bit. You might get some surprises. I know I did. But where do I resist loving myself? Or another question from water, or a message from water that is going to help you with the Leo new moon. Again, if you need more time, don't hesitate to pause the recording. This is for you. So please take the time to give yourself real attention with these questions and with delving into the elements and whatever messages they have for you personally. Moving on to air. Where do I need to radiate self-love in my communications? And I pulled belief system for the community. So where do I need to radiate self-love in my communications? And it doesn't always have to be outwardly. It could be your communication to yourself. So take a pause, take a deep breath, listen to the beautiful music, and see if this question resonates for you in the Leo new moon, or if you want to ask air another question. And if you do have the Elemental Forces of Creation Oracle or another deck that you love, like Bonnie Selemon's Wisdom of Aging, pull your own air card. I do hope that you're taking good time for yourself. And if you need to pause the recording, please do. We're going to move on to fire. Fire is the action realm. So in this time of radiant self-love, when we have radiant self-love, we exude self-confidence. And so when you think about your life, what actions are needed to bring more self-confidence? And sometimes it could be doing those things that feel really uncomfortable. But if that question for fire resonates for you, just know I pulled the growth card for the community. And if you have your own deck, pull your own cards. But tap into what actions are needed to bring more self-confidence. If that seems like that will bring forward what you want in this Leo window. One message I got was one of the best actions I can take is to trust myself, and that will build self-confidence. So I just thought I'd share a personal one with you. And finally, we move to spirit. And what message does spirit have for you about your unique light in the world? And I pulled the card upliftment for the community. So just ask spirit about you and your unique light. And what message do you need to know at this time? If you need more time, just pause the recording and complete your work so that you have a complete grid. And then you'll want to look at what is the unified field message that you got. When you look at your messages from earth, air, water, fire, and spirit, what are the steps that you want to take to utilize this window? And how do you want to practice even more self-love in this special time? See what wants to be brought forth for you. I certainly hope that this has supported you at this powerful time. And I wanted to tell you of our next call, which will be with the wonderful Bonnie Salomon. She's going to be doing our Lunasa community ceremony on August 1st at 12 p.m. And we just look forward to having you with us. And I'll be back, and the next call will be live, but I'll be back on August 10th for the Aquarius full moon community ceremony. And that'll take place at 3 p.m. Eastern time. So I wish you many, many blessings, bright, bright, shiny you in this Leo new moon. Really, really give yourself lots of love. Take good care. Talk soon.